So you're a real estate agent, you've just gotten your first listing, or maybe this isn't even your first listing, but maybe it's been a minute since you have used your Supra key box. I know all of the hours and hours and hours of schooling that you go through in order to become a real estate license. Guess what they don't ever teach you about? Yeah, they don't teach you about some of the basics of how to actually put this on the house that you are going to be listing. You don't want to show up, and I'm telling you, this from experience, you do not want to show up to your listing and not know how to get the shackle off to be able to put the key box on your new listing. So let's hop right into how to take the shackle off, how to put it on your listing, and we'll hop into it right now. So it doesn't feel like that long ago, even though it was many years ago that I got my first listing. And I remember needing to put the lockbox on this listing that I had. And I remember at first going, okay, I'm thinking about all the different classes, all the different things that I ended up learning about in, taking the pre-licensing and then obviously doing, state tests and all of that to get my actual license, right? Well, guess what? They never told you anything about how to open a Supra key box. And this is a really, really important thing to know. So today I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do this. First things first, you need the key box. Number two, you need your phone. Yes, your phone is going to have, if you haven't already, you are going to download the Supra Key app. Yes, download the Supra Key app. That is going to be your first step. The second step, once you get to your Supra key, it's going to look something like this. Once you have this at the very, very bottom, there are two different parts. There is a part that has open shackle, and there is also the little part down at the bottom that says obtain key. Both of these will require your password. So whatever password you set up with your MLS, that is the password that you are going to need to enter into this. So today, we are opening up the shackle. So on here, in order to activate this, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually press the open shackle. So I'm pressing open shackle. Now, once I have that, it is going to ask me for that shackle code. That shackle code, like I said, is going to be the code that you have given for your MLS. And once you know that code, hopefully you know that code. If you don't, you're not going to be able to get your shackle off and you're not going to be able to open up the Supra key. So get that code. So I'm going to enter my code in here, and it's going to say at the bottom, it's going to say select a reason. Yes, select a reason. If you are putting it on a new listing, it says that gives a couple of different categories. The first one says adding on a new listing. Okay. The second one says removing from a listing. So adding to a listing, removing, or relocating on same listing. This relocating on same listing, sometimes this is necessary if for some reason these, as you know, these Supra key boxes are heavy. So if this is on a front door and it's, maybe the sellers are not happy having it on there, or maybe it's in some obscure place and you want to, change the position of it, that's a good thing. And then you can take the shackle off. So whatever your reason is, you are going to select the reason. And then the last one says none of the above. So today I'm just doing a tutorial. So I'm going to just click none of the above because I'm not adding it to anything. So I've got that. The next thing, so I've got my code. I selected none of the above. The next one is that little blue button that says begin. So I'm going to click begin. And at the top, it says discovering key box. Push up on the key container to turn on Bluetooth. So this is the key box here. So I'm going to push up on that. I'm going to push up on that a couple times. I'm going to put my phone down so I can hold it. Up at the top, it says opening shackle, and then it says compress shackle. So I'm going to push down and pull up, and it literally, it almost like flies up. So because this part's so light, this part is heavier. This part's just going to come right out right away. So now that I have the shackle off, I'm going to go find wherever it is that I want to place my key box. And I'm going to, if it's on the front door, which usually the front door is the most typical place to put this, sometimes they'll put it on the gas meter. Sometimes you'll put it on, if they have a side railing that's right there, that's secure, wherever is a secure spot for it, that's where you put it on. And then you literally will just take this and you will wrap it around that front door and then just put it right back in. And then once it's around there, then just compress it again, push down, and you'll hear a little lock and it locks, and then it is secure in there. So that is how you actually, take it off. The first thing, you're going to make sure you download that SuperKey app. Second thing, make sure you have your password, which is part of your MLS. So once you have that password, you are going to enter that in. You're going to press the open shackle button. Once you've got the open shackle, you're going to say what your reasoning is for it. So adding to a new listing, taking off, or whatever that is. The next thing that you're going to do, you're going to press that little blue button again that says begin. Once you begin, then you're going to tap the bottom, because that bottom part, when you tap it, that's going to activate that Bluetooth. Okay. Keep your phone close by, activate it, and then you're going to compress the shackle by pushing it down and then gently pull it back up. Like I said, it will feel like it's going to fly off just because it's so light. So hopefully this helped you in being able to take and remove a shackle from a listing, or just to put it on a listing. So hopefully this helps, and you will not be sweating and having a heart attack and be nervous the first time or the second time or the fifth time. And if you just needed a little reminder on how to do this, hopefully this helped. And if you are thinking about building and scaling your business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and I would love to chat and see how we can build your business the modern way. Take care, and wishing you a wonderful day. Bye.